Good morning, sir. I am Chandana from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today I am going to explain about general issues associated with testing from software engineering. First of all, I am going to explain about introduction to software testing issues. In these software testing issues, we follow 6 steps to follow a particular testing phase. First of all, requirement analysis. In this requirement analysis phase, we follow and we gather the requirements which is required to the software testing. And next phase is test planning. In this test planning, we plan the testing, how to do the test. Next, test case development. In this test case development, we develop the test case how to test a program. And next, test development setup. In this test development setup, we set up an environment which is efficient for the testing. Next, test execution. Test execution is the phase in which we are going to test a particular topic. And the test flows here. At last, after the following all these phases, at last phase we close the testing. Software testing is a critical phase in the software development lifecycle. Software testing is a critical phase because in this phase we found out lots of bugs and our failures, and we recorrect in this phase. It helps ensure the software meets specified requirements and is free from defects. However, a various issues can arise during test that can impact its effectiveness and efficiency. It may cause some bugs and failures, but we can resolve in this phase. Next, incomplete test coverage. Incomplete test coverage means it is not a completed test coverage phase. Incomplete test coverage can lead to undetected bugs in the software. In this incompleted test coverage, we didn't detect the bugs because we are incompletely did this test coverage. It is essential to ensure that the code paths and functionalities are thoroughly tested. Lack of comprehensive coverage may result in a false sense of security regarding software quality. This incomplete test coverage affects on the software quality. It is not a good software quality product because it's not completed in this phase. This incomplete test coverage area also leads to many number of bugs and many number of failures in the last phases. Time constraints. Testing often competes for the time with the development and deployment schedules. Tight deadlines can lead to the rushed testing and skipping of the critical test cases. In these tight deadlines, we may miss the critical testing phases because of the time limits. This can increase the risk of bugs reaching production and affecting the end users. This can lead to affect the end users or customers because of the we didn't tested the critical phases, so we can lead to more risk of bugs in this phase. And next I'm going to explain about complexity of software systems. Modern software systems are often complex, making testing challenging, and interdependencies between components and lead to unforeseen issues during testing. Testing complex systems require sophisticated strategies and tools to manage effectively. Lack of test documentation. Poor documentation can hinder the testing process and lead to the inconsistencies. So, effective documentation can leads to the testing process and lead to the more effective and consistent process. Well documentation test cases are crucial for the replicating tests and understanding test coverage. It is very important in the test process. A lack of documentation can also complicate onboarding new team members to testing the process. Next, I'm going to explain about human error in testing. There are many human errors in the testing. Of course, we have many machine qualities and machine force. Testers are human and can make the mistakes that compromise testing results. In misinterpretation of the requirements can lead to the inadequate test design. Training and experience are vital for minimizing testing human errors in the testing process. Training is a very important role in the human error testing. Next, insufficient automation. A manual testing can be time consuming and prone to the human error. Insufficient test automation can lead to the inefficiencies and longer testing cycles. Implementing automated testing can significantly enhance testing coverage and speed. The difference between manual and automation testing is huge amount because in the automation testing there are less errors or found. Integration issues. Integration testing is the crucial for the identifying issues between different system components. Problems can arise when individual modules work well in the isolation but fail when integrated. For example, a person can work well in the when he is single, but he can't work in group of people. Usually call them as introvert. But in this case, we are calling this as integration. A robust integration strategy is necessary for ensure system components work together simultaneously. Balancing testing types. Different types of testings are unit testing, integration system testings are the different types of testings serve unique purposes in quality assurance. Striking a balance between various testing types is essential for the overall software quality. According to the software quality, we use the testing types what we need to require. Overemphasis on the one type of testing can lead to neglecting critical aspects of the software validation. According to the domain, we choose the testing phase. By that, I conclude that my topic as testing phases are very important and efficient in the testing phase because various testing types lead to the it affects the software quality. At last, thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me to explain about this topic.